to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, welcome race friends to the Southern Auto Racing again one more time here tonight with our Southern Street Stock Series, and tonight we roll in to North Wilkesboro Motor Speedway for round number 7 here tonight, qualifying underway. But before we get to tonight's racing action, let's take a look at the point standings coming in to round number 7. Again, up front, it's going to be Thomas. Again, off that big win 1 week ago in Iowa. Emotional win for him getting it done. 14 points back. It's going to be Jeffrey Clifton, Mr. Wes Haig there, and Mr. Zach Midpack Collier right there, 45 back. And then Reed, of course, right there in that 50-point buffer zone. But really, in my opinion, maybe a 4-horse race here this season between Thomas there with Jeffrey Clifton, West, Zach Collier, and Reed, your top 5. Qualifying, wrapping up here. Not having 20 cars here tonight, so everybody's going to make the A main. Only 13 starters here for the A main, and right now it's last week's winner, Thomas, on top of the board with Jeff Dillon there on his outside. Then Smith Pack Zach Collier currently qualified in 3rd here tonight, and that's the way you'll line them up. At least the top 3 here, and we're out of time in qualifying just like that. We are ready to go racing at North Wilkesboro. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for this one at North Wilkesboro, and it starts off just like this. Row number 1, we'll get it. Maybe we'll get it. Thomas there, right there with Jeff Dillon on the outside. That's going to have to be adjusted. Note to self, then it's going to be Zach Collier, William there as well. 3rd and 4th, 5th, Jeffrey, 6th is Elliott. Row number 4, Aaron Thompson, Brian Toller. Alongside, there is Dylan and Wes. Row number 6, Alan Carter, Kyle Martin, and Jacob Williams. Rounds out the 13 cars here tonight. As you look at that number 15 ride of Jeffrey. Of course, Thomas right here in the 54 coming off a win 1 week ago. Looking to go 2 for 2 weeks in a row. Jeff Dillon there on that outside with Zach Collier right there in the 13. He'll roll off on the inside here in 3rd. Can he get it done here tonight? What about William? We've seen him here in that Sim Racers for Mental Health machine. Great to see him on track. Jeffrey Clifton, Elliott Benning, Aaron Thompson there with the 19 of Aaron Benning and Thompson. There's Brian Toller. Back there, 9th is going to be Dylan West Haig there and Alan Carter. Kyle Martin there in the Mountain Dew machine, and Jacob Williams to round out the field. So, Good little field of street stocks here at the world famous North Wilkesboro Speedway. And we'll get ready to turn them loose here in a moment, as always. Thank you for coming out here tonight, fans, once again to the channel for some more racing action. This time around number 7 for the Southern guys, and thank you to those guys for making it happen. Thank you to Southeast Performance, Outlaw Racing Performance as well down there, admin box. All of our partners, Nerds Doing Nerds Things, and many, many more that makes this happen each and every week. But it is going to be go time here at North Wilkesboro. Field out of turn number 4, and just like that, we are ready to go. North Wilkesboro Speedway, round number 7, and out of turn 4, it is green here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Everybody into turn number 1. Great start to this one here, lap number 1. They'll work their way to the bottom. It looks like Thomas there in 12th at the moment. Again, got the win last week, ended up with a provisional. Zach Collier right there as well. Again, the winner EOL is Thomas back there in the back. Collier leads the way. Jeffrey Clifton right there. What about Jeff Dillon? Fighting his way through with William on the outside there. He'll power by. It's a great racing mid-pack, at least right now. Now side by side, Zach Collier up front on the outside. Inside of him will be the 15 of Clifton. Clifton going to give him a little rub there out of turn number 3 and 4. Clifton will go the race lead this time by. Clifton out front. Great job. The 15 machine will clear. Cold beer or mid-pack, whichever you prefer. Zach Collier right now on the top. Collier trying to hang on. These cars slipping and sliding a little bit. You see Thompson down there on the bottom. Field going to work their way through turn 1 and 2 this time by. 3 of 80 complete with Jeffrey out front. Great racing right now between the field up front. 4 of 80 complete. Oh, we got one sideways on the bottom. He'll grab it. That's Thompson out of shape in the Havoline machine. William back to 6th right now. He'll go the middle lane. Out front, Jeffrey Clifton going to pull away right now down the front straightaway a little bit over Zach Collier. That 15 machine leads here. 5 of 80 complete, and he's pulling away. Carter back here mid-pack. There's Thomas, started to rear the field with that winner's EOL right now trying to move forward. Thomas doing a real job working the bottom. 75 here to go tonight. Plenty of time to work forward. Right now, side by side behind him, West right there in the 38. Carter there as well. A couple of cars bouncing off the fence. No harm, no foul. Mid-pack Zach Collier sits right behind Jeffrey Clifton right now. That's 1 and 2 at the front of the field. Really in their own little zone right now, at least for now. We'll see if Thomas can keep that car alive long enough to get up there and mix it up with the top 2. But right now it's Collier and Mr. Clifton, 1 and 2, and continuing to lead. 8 of 60 in the books. Lap number 9 on the board this time by. Field holding tight at the moment. Will be interesting to see if anybody else can pull through here. Looking mid-pack, Thomas up to 7th. William there in 6th. Great run for William here tonight inside the top 6. Thor putting on a good show as always. If you're just joining us right now, it's Jeffrey Clifton out front, Zach Collier. Those two had a battle at the very beginning here. Clifton was able to get clear and set sail on the field right now. But it's Jeff Dillon, Aaron Thompson, and Mr. Elliott Benning all right in line. They're 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th on back. 11 of 80 complete here tonight at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Carter, Jacob Williams. And right now, pretty easy going mid-pack. William right now back to 7th. Thomas going to get the 6th. Thomas on rails right now, on board. Again, after that big win out of Iowa 1 week ago, he comes down south to North Wilkesboro looking to get it done. Long haul for the drivers of the Soar Series from Iowa to North Wilkesboro this week. But right now, Thomas trying to make the best of it. Started at the rear of the field, and he is already inside the top 6. Great racing out front right now by Jeffrey Clifton, but Zach Collier has reeled in the back bumper of your race leader. Start reeling that fish in right now because he's got him on the line and trying to run him down into 1 and 2. He'll go bumper to bumper as they exit turn number 2 right now. And Steam, you're going to kick on now. And a little bit of contact there by Collier to the back bumper. 15 of 80 complete. There's Thomas, Elliott, West, Dylan right there as well. There's the 1 and Alan Carter. 16 of 80 complete here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Cold Beer, Zach Collier right there behind the 15 machine of Jeffrey Clifton as they exit turn number 4. Old Beer, Zach Collier trying to put pressure there. We'll look off the rear bumper of Zach. You see the gap back to Dylan. Now Jeffrey back to Zach, and you see the difference. That Camaro all over the back bumper at the front of the field. This is going to get really interesting, really quick between these front two. As they continue to run right now, a little bit of a bump here. Be careful, contact. Zach going to get the inside lane. Into turn 3 here they go, side by side. Cold Beer, mid-pack, Zach Collier. Right now alongside down the front straightaway, 19 complete. Lead change number 2 on the evening. Zach able to edge ahead there. I think he got scored with that lap lead. He indeed got that lap lead. Now it's going to be Clifton back up top with the momentum. Now off of turn 4, crossing the stripe. 20 of 80 complete. 20 down, 60 to go at North Wilkesboro. What's interesting for me here at North Wilkesboro is the way this place is laid out. There is Aaron right there in line with Thomas and many more. Elliott Venning. Zach Collier out front. Again, we continue to see this beautiful racing here at North Wilkesboro. Cars nose to tail right now. And you see the field working their way back down towards turn 1. You see the front 2 checking out and everybody else going to be just in line as they exit into turn number 1. Thomas up to 5th here tonight. Now keep in mind, Thomas started at the rear of the field running 5th. There's the battle for the race lead once again as Clifton goes to the bottom. Clifton, great job back to the inside line. Jeffrey Clifton on the bottom. Zach Collier out there on the top side this time by. These two continuing to battle up front. Battle heating up for 3rd as well. That time Collier going to hold off the charge of the 15 of Jeffrey Clifton. Dylan there as well. There's Thomas a little bit behind the 4th place machine of Aaron Thompson. Thompson putting pressure on Dylan. What's going to be interesting to me, you see all this running up here in the front. Thompson, Dylan, these guys really putting the pressure on one another. How big of a difference is that going to make tire-wise as these laps continue to count down? Old Beer, Zach Collier out front, leading the way over Clifton. Clifton over right now. Thompson, Dylan right there in 4th. And up front, these guys doing a decent job keeping it relatively clean right now. Down the front straightaway, Flagman will give them 25 on the board that time by. Even gaps out front as Clifton's back end starts to swing around a little bit. Maybe the back of that race car up out of the racetrack a touch. Single file, 26 on the board. Right now, nose to tail. Up front, Zach Collier leading the way. Collier leading over Clifton right now. 1 and 2, 27 on the board. What kind of movement do you make? Here comes Clifton to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll go the inside line. Great job. Clifton going to get clear up to P1 here. Jeffrey Clifton. Clifton now out front. Back to the race lead. Making the pass on Collier. But don't look too far back. It's Thompson closing in. A little bit of contact between the 15 and Collier again. These two racing hard up front. And this race up front's brought third and fourth right to their back bumper. Right to their 6 o'clock here is Clifton or Thompson and Dillon trying to take advantage. Man, oh man. Nice racing up front. Man, oh boy, up front, Zach Collier continuing to lead and go side by side with Clifton. Door to door here at North Wilkesboro. Door to door down the back front straightaway once again. Here we go. Man, what a battle at the front of this field. Right now, door to door. And continuing. And this is going to be one heck of a battle. 32 on the board. Zach Collier. Aaron Thompson. There is Jeff Dillon. Along with Thomas, who's grilled in the top 4. As we're closing in on halfway tonight. Collier trying to get clear. Can't do it on the bottom. That middle lane really holding the momentum well right now. And you hear these tires squeal every time they're in the corner. That's just rubber getting laid down on this racetrack. Coming off these Goodyear Eagles. These Goodyear Eagles going to be bald eagles by the time it's over with here tonight. Down to the cords maybe by the end of this race. 35 on the board. Collier going to pull ahead here. Not going to happen. It's going to be Clifton on the top. Clifton going to get clear. Now it's a 5-car dogfight at the front of the field. The 15, the 13, the 19, 52, and 54 all within a blanket of one another here in North Wilkesboro. Right now, Zach Collier continuing to hang on in second right now. Getting the momentum back. Thomas up to 4th. Consistently picking them up and knocking them down here. It was a 14-point lead coming into the night. I do believe, if my memory serves correct here. And Clifton right now up front trying to pull away. Collier not letting him go at the moment. Down the back straightaway, or front straightaway we go once again. How difficult is it to match these corners lap per lap per lap? Wonderful racing right now. Again, 1 week from tonight, Dover plays host the Monster Mile for the next round. New Smyrna Speedway, 5 Flags, Rockingham, and Bristol to round out the season. And right now, Collier just about got that right front fender underneath that left rear quarter panel. Wonderful racing right now here. And what a race so far. 40 on the board of 80 here tonight. Man, such great racing right now here tonight. What can you do? 41 on the board this time by. $41 complete here tonight in North Wilkesboro. Clifton and Collier out front. Thompson right there as well. Look at West back here to 6th. Elliott Benning in 7th. There's Dylan in 8th. Alan Carter in 9th. Jacob Williams there in 10th. 11th is going to be Kyle. 12th is Brian right now. We continue to knock this thing down really quickly here at North Wilkesboro Speedway tonight. Nose to tail car in the wall off of turn number 4. Not going to matter. That is going to be Brian having some struggles here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Martin would be the next car to go a lap down. Here we go, side by side. Collier going to try to hold off Thompson. Thompson underneath. Thompson side by side with Collier. Nearly contact. They hang on. So Aaron Thompson up to 2nd here. There's Thomas still lurking right there in the top 10. What can he do in the long run of this thing? And now Clifton trying to hold serve out front. And right now, I'm telling you what, some even race cars at the front of this field. But it's Clifton right now leading and doing a very good job of keeping everyone at bay. He held off that charge from Collier and continuing to lead right now. Right at the moment, everybody fighting through, doing a great job right now. Jeffrey Clifton leading. Thompson in 2nd. Stock's getting at it here tonight. Man, Clifton right there in 2nd. Remember, 1 win this season for Clifton, trying to make it 2, but here comes Aaron Thompson. Aaron to the bottom. Great job. He'll move him up. Aaron Thompson trying to move forward. Thompson on the bottom. That car slipped and sliding. Clifton going to hold him at bay right now. Remember, Thompson looking for his first win of the year. It'd be great if he can do it. Jeffrey Clifton there in 2nd. For Clifton leading, Thomas now to 2nd. Remember that battle between Clifton and Thomas. That's the battle we're looking at. For the points lead right now. Collier slipping backwards. Mid-pack Zach car going away right now. Not what you want to see here. This long green flag run may have ate his equipment up here. It might be Shark Week on Discovery Channel, but look right here. So we've got our own version of Shark Week here tonight at North Wilkesboro. It's the great white shark known as Thomas French, and he is coming forward. Start playing the music. Dun 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 up. Stuck on the top of Zach there. He got around Zach, kind of stumbled. Let's see if he can get the momentum back. 53 on the board. Thomas is clear. Now has he got enough left in the tank to go get the 19 and the 15? Oh, a little bit of blinking problem there from Thompson. Thompson there, and I tell you who don't want to see that's Clifton. Clifton's like, come on, man, I'm racing for a championship here. I'm racing for a championship. 54 on the board. Coming to 20 to go. Clifton will go to 2nd. Thompson to the lead. Last time by. Guess who's the fastest on the racetrack? It's going to be Thomas by 1,000. So now lap traffic going to play a part right now as Thompson's starting to close in on lap traffic along with Jeffrey. Which one of these two can negotiate the traffic the best? 56 on the board. One car in the wall. That is Kyle Martin getting a piece of the fence. He'll go up high here to let the leaders go. Great respectful move from Kyle. Leaders will go by him. And right here, Thomas not really gaining as much as I would expect here. Losing off the tail of him. Aaron by that one lap car successfully. Bowler, he'll mark his way by. Next one up in front, Williams. There is Williams. You see the leader right behind him. He'll probably negotiate up the racetrack and let these leaders go. And then once he does that, there's a 4-second gap up to the next lap car in front of them. So that'll be interesting. As Jeffrey Clifton there, Aaron right there as well, working their way through. That car lap down. About a 4 or 5 second gap to Carter, who would be the next car to go a lap down. And I do believe that would probably be the last of the lead lap cars if this goes green that these guys would kind of encounter. So they've got a pretty easy go of it here. Battle between Dylan, Collier right there, 4th and 5th, heating up a little bit here as well. With 20 to go at North Wilkesboro. And I just don't think Thomas's car is quite the same. He's worked his way from the back of the pack to the front. But kind of stumbled there. Going to open up the door for Collier. Cold beer to the bottom. Yeah, I just don't feel like that car is the same that it had. As he worked through the pack, Collier actually going to get back by into a top 3. Clifton went more in between him and another car that's fell off. Actually, is going to be a Clifton here tonight. Clifton right there. We got a car in the grass. That's Kohler. There's a 75 in the grass. Oh, Williams, but I don't think it's going to matter. He'll gather it up. Meanwhile, Clifton right there behind Thompson. Side by side steal between Collier and Thomas for 3rd and 4th. Dylan right there ready to pounce if both these cars make a mistake here. Dylan right there ready to pounce with 17 to go. A little bit of contact, nothing to it. 16 laps to go. It'll be 16 to go this time by. And they're also in the mix. $15 to go here tonight. And caution on the racetrack. $15 to go. Yellow is out. Looks like the 49 of Elliott having a problem. With that car up, car goes around. There we go, caution out. Caution is out here. $13 to go. Caution out here tonight. So with 12 laps to go, we're going to have a dash for the cash to the end. Right now, 11 to go here tonight. We'll get ready to rock and roll here. So with 10 laps to go, we'll get ready for a restart. Once again. And here we go, green. Whoa, everything locked up. Sorry about that. Green flag back in the air. Let's go. Oops, sorry about the lock up there. Green back in the air, 9 to go. Aaron Thompson out front. Thompson, Zach Collier leads, 9 laps to go. Contact out front. Collier right there as well. 8 to go. 8 to go at North Wilkesboro. Thompson, Clifton out front. Seven to go this time by Aaron Clifton right there in second. Colbier, Zach Collier in third. Right now, Thompson leads. Trying to hold on. Looking for his first win of the season. The late race caution mixed it up a little bit tonight at North Wilkesboro. Here we go. Field 2x2 here. 6 laps to go. Thompson, Clifton, right there. Collier there as well. Four to go. Collier right there hanging on. Thompson, 4 to go. Four laps to go. Clifton, Thompson, 3 to go this time by. Three laps to go. Aaron Thompson out front here tonight. Clifton in second. Coming to 2 to go this time by. Two laps to go here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Coming to the checkered flag, white flag this time by. Out front, Aaron Thompson looking for his first win of the year. The number 19 machine leads. Clifton in second. Hanging on, Thomas going to go to the bottom for P2. Not going to be enough. Out of shape is Jeffrey. Oh boy, Thomas going to jump to the bottom. Thompson leads through 3 and 4. It's going to be Jeffrey Clifton out of shape. Tags a couple of more. Collier, Thomas around. They all wreck at the start-finish line. And it's going to be Clifton second. Dylan there third. Thomas and Zach Collier being the worst victim of all. Coming home in 7th. after contact to the start finish line, but it's going to be Aaron Thompson getting the W here tonight. Congratulations, Thompson, on a great W here tonight, buddy. Well, Thompson getting her done, and he will come around here to the start finish line. That number 19 machine victory lane here tonight. Thompson getting the first win of the year in that number 19 Aveline machine. And we'll get ready to talk to him here in just a moment for Thompson. And what a move Aaron Thompson has made here tonight. Pulling it all together. Let's talk to Aaron. Where is Aaron? I can click on the right buttons here. I don't see Aaron in the Discord. But congratulations to him. So we'll hope he comes in here. We'll move on to Clifton coming home second here tonight. Jeffrey Clifton there in the 15 machine. Ended up in that chaos. There is that 15. Let's talk to Clifton here. Hey, Clifton, Matt in the booth. You get a copy, buddy.
I do. How are you, bud?
I'm doing all right, man. Well, that was a crazy finish to that one.
Yeah, I couldn't hold on to it.
Well, luckily the car somehow still coming home inside the top three. How did you manage to pull that one off?
Luck. I mean, if you go back and watch that, there's no way I should have finished second. But I got into Thomas's right rear, and we both got it straightened up. Then Coyer came in, and there just wasn't enough room for everybody. So
yeah, cold beer came in and became the meat and the sandwich and everything else.
Well, I felt like I had a pretty good car. I had a lot of speed early. The tires just fell off of it.
Tires just kind of went away.
Yeah, right rear. I didn't go back and check, but I'm sure the right rear was probably hot the whole race.
Well, man, I tell you what, you led 37 laps here tonight. I know you wanted to win, but you got to be happy with a second here to get out of that with a second.
Compared to what it could have been, yeah, I'm happy with that. It's going to be a good points night. I led the most laps. I finished ahead of Frisch, so we're going to close in a little bit going into next week and see what we can do there.
Actually, looking at that right now, you are now 14 points out of the race lead, or out of the points lead going into next week at the Monster Mile.
It's going to be a fun one.
All right, man. Well, you head to Dover, the Monster Mile, 1 week from tonight. What's your thoughts as you head towards Dover?
I think that's going to be a wide open track. It's going to be a tight field like we usually have around here. I think I've only raced there like once or twice before in the street stocks. I think it was kind of like a super speedway. So I have a good feeling that maybe if I get lucky, I can pull out a win.
10-4, buddy. Well, again, second place, Jeff, and a great run for you, sir.
Thanks, bud.
All right, Jeffrey Clifton, P2 here tonight. And what was a crazy end to his evening. See if we can talk to Dylan. Not sure if Dylan's in Discord at all. In the 52. Let's see. Now, the 12 is not in Discord here tonight. But that 12 Red Bull machine able to come out of here with third. And what was a hectic finish here. Again, Zach Collier ended up in the chaos and relegated him back to 7th. Mid-pack Zach Collier getting collected. Not going to help his championship hopes. Mid-pack there got involved in that incident. They're coming to 1 to go. And just didn't go well for him. Man, what a night out of all these drivers here. Crazy evening of racing. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out for round number 7 at North Wilkesboro. We'll be back here a week from tonight for round number 8 at the Monster Mile. The points lead tightens up as we leave North Wilkesboro. We'll take a little more look at what they looked like coming into the night for retrospective look at this. Coming into the night. There's the button. Take a look at what they were coming into the night. Well, it evened out because it was 14 coming in. Not sure how that is possible. But that is where we're at. Let's go take a look here. Somehow or another, Clifton and Thomas managed to even out, and it's still 14 between the two of them. Wow. Let's talk to Thomas about that. Talk to old Thomas. Hey, Thomas, Matt in the booth. You got me real quick, buddy?
Yep.
Well, interesting stat for you guys. You come in with a 14-point lead over Jeffrey. You leave with a 14-point lead over Jeffrey.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing about it is, believe it or not, 4th place finish is actually my drop week so far. So that's a pretty cool thing to say.
Yes, sir. Crazy end to that race.
Yeah, definitely was. Probably wasn't gonna save it, but I was still at least gonna slide across the line in 2nd and just racing.
Just one of them deals.
Yeah, it happens. I'm disappointed about it, but I'm not mad about it.
Well, you go to the Monster Mile in a week's time. What do you think it's going to take to get a win there? The miles, the Monster.
Luck,
Luck.
which I've said before, I'm not very lucky.
Better to be lucky
I
than
don't
good
know.
some days, right, brother?
Yeah, I haven't raced Dover in street stock since I think 2019 season 1. So I've got no clue about it, and I have this bad habit where I don't like to practice.
Yeah, and Ford man, well, go get some practice.
Oh, it'll all be single car practice, so it don't really help, but we'll see how it goes.
All righty, man. Well, Thomas, best of luck 1 week from tonight at Monster Mile.
Thank you.
There we go. 1 week from tonight, Monster Mile. Folks, that is going to do it here tonight. We'll see you next time out at Dover.